Taylen Green. He's 6'6", 230. He runs a 4.440. I think he has a super high ceiling. He needs work, though. He needs to be coached up, but very, very intriguing. He has an arm. He has a cannon. And he has the arm talent to force defenses to cover every single area of the field. In general, I wouldn't say he has great accuracy at all. That's something that needs to be improved. But when he gets in a rhythm, he can hit those tight windows. It's just not consistent. He's a heck of a dual threat. I could see him, if they clean up the problems he has, this guy would be an amazing RPO quarterback in the NFL. When he gets flushed from the pocket, his mechanics break down a little bit. But the thing I like is I've watched his eyes. He's always looking downfield when he gets flushed. He's always looking for a throw. He doesn't process well, though. He usually doesn't get past his first read. Something interesting I noticed was if he's forced out of the pocket, he's still looking downfield, and then he will go to another read. He'll go to his second or third read at that point if he's forced out of the pocket. So I think the ability is there. He needs to be coached up. He doesn't really go through progressions. It's basically his first receiver or he's running. But when he runs, he's a heck of a weapon. He's got long strides. He just pulls away from everyone. Now, granted, the pros, it's not going to be just like that because everybody's fast in the pros. But if they can find someone to teach him how to go through his progressions, to work on his accuracy, he could be a steal where he's projected to go in the 5th round. And if I'm the Steelers and he's there in the 5th round, I would seriously consider taking him in the 5th round. I think he'd be a bargain. He's so athletic. He's going to do something in the NFL. Even if he doesn't end up playing full-time quarterback, whether he can switch to receiver or whether he's a gadget guy, you could bring him in to run different plays, gadget plays. I think he'd be super effective. He's just a great athlete, and he's a real weapon. I guess I'm saying he's a +1. If he's there in the 5th round, I take him.
Do we think he's the top dual threat guy this year?
As far as legs, yes. As far as arm and legs together, maybe not. But he's there. He's right in the conversation.
There's one or two of these guys every year that's raw, toolsy, great dual threat. You know, can he be developed? Can he be a secret weapon? We've seen it before. Malik Willis, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Milroe. Where do we think he sits on that ranking of these dudes? Trey Lance is another one. Where would you put him, Rich?
Yeah, well, remember when Lamar Jackson came out, he learned to throw the ball more accurately. He really hasn't been a super accurate passer except for like the last 2 seasons. So I would put him right around where Jackson is, maybe a smidge behind him.
Because Jackson was the first rounder. Green's not getting that kind of buzz.
No, I think he's looked at as being 5th round draft pick.
Which is where Willis went. Didn't Willis fall to the 5th round?
I like him better than Willis. I didn't care for Willis coming out of the college. I like this guy better.
My issue with Green is his herky-jerky drop back. It's kind of rough, right? It looks like a high school kid. His footwork's pretty rough. But when he takes off and runs, exciting. So I'm with you. I think I'm a +1 as well, but just purely from upside, right? It's all upside for me.
Absolutely. It's all upside for me. He's my sleeper.
I'm not only 1,000% agreeing with you, because he's also my sleeper as well.
Nice. Well, brilliant minds think alike, Mark.
This guy is... At times he looks like a top 10 pick. At times he looks like you're looking for the nearest CFL team to put him on. He is just the most wild, inconsistent player. I know you're not the biggest PFF guy, Rich, but it says something when he has got the 2nd best PFF rushing grade in all of college, including the running backs. Wow. Not even just QBs. Everyone. He had the 2nd best PFF rushing grade. He's on the 2023 Feldman's Freak list. He's 6'6", 230 pounds. An absolute brilliant frame. And the way he runs is just incredible. Incredibly surprising size. Demon in those option run plays. Really good at extending plays. Really got a great arm. You saw that at the Senior Bowl. He had one of the big plays where he just launched one downfield for Malachi Fields to get on the end of. And yet when he gets into the Senior Bowl game, he throws one into the middle of the field and it's like, who the hell are you throwing that to? You got the absolute full experience of Taylen Green. 29 interceptions in 3 years. Some real boneheaded errors. He can hold on to the ball forever when there's no pressure. 100% agree with you with the dropbacks. It does look awkward. There's a lot of work that needs to go into this guy, but man, he's exciting. But from a measurable standpoint, from the way he uses his legs, there was another guy on this list, my sleeper for the longest time. But the more I watched Taylen Green, the more I thought, you know what? If he gets the right person around him, if he gets the right coaching around him, he could really be something. What a wild player.
I'd say he's the anti-Ty Simpson. Exactly what I was saying about him is that the things you're hanging your hat on with Ty Simpson are the things that you can coach. The things that you're hanging your hat on with Taylen Green, you can't coach. Like that elusiveness, that athleticism he has is special. So if you're drafting him, that's what you're going to lean into. You're just going to try and totally rebuild his mechanics, rebuild his drop back, teach him how to read defenses, work on his accuracy. And maybe it's going to take 2-3 years to become a quarterback. If it fails, then you're looking at converting him into a wide receiver or something. I don't know.
Massive running backs, just an absolutely ginormous RB.
But exciting prospect. You watch the highlights, exciting highlights. You watch the game film, it's a bit patchy. So I'm with you.
If he could clean up his accuracy, his completion percentage, like Gav said, he's all over the place. He against UAPB had a 70% completion percentage. Against Auburn, he had 42. So he's so inconsistent. But
insane.
Like you said, the talent is there for some quarterback guru to mold into a good player.
What was your rating, Mark? Was it a 1 or?
Yeah, it's a 1. Yeah, +1. Yeah.
+1. Priority target. Okay.